first pitch. All right, Miss Mathis. Strike one. Thank you to all of our educators for all that you do. Here. I think Christiane sent me. You want me to text you the sponsors?
I think I got them.
You got them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Layla or people can send them. If you need them, you can send them.
I got it. Love it. Love it. Yes, sir.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Venom Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School in Austin, Texas, for Vandegrift Vipers baseball this morning on the Vype Live Network as we're kicking off the 2026 Leander ISD tournament. My name is Merle Bertrand, broadcast director for Vype Media, and you see the two head coaches there on the field. Coach Ben Huffman for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, Coach Jared Hooker for the Vandegrift Vipers, as we're getting ready to go between these two longtime rivals here on a cloudy, windy morning here in Austin, Texas. Cedar Park coming in here with a mark of 5-6. They are coming off a 2-3 tournament run in last weekend's Mira's Bayfront Bash down to Corpus Christi. A little misleading. 2 of those 3 losses were by 1 runs. So Cedar Park, a very competitive ball club, obviously at 5-6, coming off an 11-17 by-district appearance last year. And Coach Huffman's second year here at the helm of Cedar Park. For the Vipers, coming in here at 5-5, they had a 3-2 run down in San Antonio last week. A good tournament for Coach Gerald Hickle's Vandegrift Vipers to even up the mark at 5-5. 5 games on the schedule today. Here this morning at 10 o'clock against Cedar Park, of course. 7 o'clock tonight against Corpus Christi Ray. They'll have 2 games tomorrow out in Liberty Hill, which we'll not have on the air, but we'll be back with you from Vista Ridge on Saturday to close out the tournament and to close out all the preseason tournament play and get you ready for the start of district play next week at Stony Point. I can't believe it's district time already, but here we are. So 5-5 Vipers and the 5-6 Timberwolves here on this Thursday morning. And we're getting everything dialed in here.
Just so thankful that no more interruption. You know, you're just hold your breath. That's all.
We're standing by as the coaches go over the ground rules. If you were not with us 2 weeks ago when last we were on the air for the opening tournament of the season, the field might look a little bit different. We haven't moved. It's just brand new turf put down here this year after a long, long wait. So Venom Field getting a facelift, if you will. The beautiful turf here. And still adding on some of the little things like the signage on the walls and that kind of thing. But a beautiful facility here has been made even more beautiful. The scoreboard coming in last year, got the new scoreboard with the 10-inning scoreboard. So that was a nice addition. Still had the dirt and the grass last year, but we've got the field turf down this year, and the coach is still going over the ground rules and that kind of thing with the two umpires. School's still in session. I always forget about that during tournament play. School's still in session, so the students will be here. They'll be coming and going throughout the day.
Good morning, baseball fans. Welcome to Venom Field. Vipers are hosting Cedar Park Timberwolves. Starting lineup: Batting first, designated hitter number 11, Mac Galiendo. Batting second and playing center field, number 5, Cooper Camacho. Batting third and playing shortstop for the Timberwolves, number 8, Owen Mansfield. Batting fourth and pitching, number 23, Dominic Naylor. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 25, Evan Daly. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 21, Carter Frith. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 22, Parker Green. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 17, Keon Korioff. Batting ninth and catching, number 7, Brandon Washburn. And in left field, number 13, Tanner Richardson. And the remaining Timberwolf baseball team. Head coach, Ben Hoffman. And now for your Vandegrift Vipers. Leading off and pitching for the Vipers, number 10, Carson Tan. Batting second and playing right field, number 2, Marshall Linenberger. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 9, Braylon Jones. Batting fourth, our designated hitter, number 5, Thomas Foote. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 18, Tyler Miller. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 15, Chase Elmer. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 4, Kirsten Coffey. Batting eighth and catching, number 7, Dax Van Stavern. Batting ninth and playing third base, number 14, Caleb Jackson. And playing second base, number 8, Caden Qualls. And the remaining Vandegrift baseball team. Assistant coach, Christian Hammond. Head coach of the Vipers, Jared Hickel. If everyone could please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are ready for some baseball here on this cloudy, blustery morning in Austin, Texas. Merle Bertrand here with you. We give you the batting order again for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Mac Linder, the DH, for the left fielder, Tanner Richardson, to lead it off. Cooper Camacho, the center fielder, batting second. Owen Mansfield, the shortstop, batting third. Dominic Naylor, the starting pitcher in the cleanup spot. Evan Daly at first base, batting fifth. Carter Frith at third base, batting sixth. Parker Green at second base, batting seventh. Kayan Kathari in right field, batting eighth. And Brandon Washburn behind the plate, batting ninth. So Galindo, Camacho, Mansfield, Naylor, Daly, Frith, Green, Catharia, Washburn, the batting order for Coach Ben Huffman's 5 and 6 Cedar Park Timberwolves. The defense is set for the Vipers here in this game number 1. Tyler Miller, Karsten Coffey, Marshall Lindenberger, the outfield left to right. Caleb Jackson, Braylon Jones, Caden Qualls, Chase Elmer, the infield third to first. Dax Van Stavern behind the plate, and Carson Tan on the hill for the Vipers, making his third appearance, a hard-luck pitcher thus far here in the early going for the Vipers. A record of 0-2, 10 innings pitched, 13 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of those earned, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, an ERA of 2.10. That's the key right there. He's given up just 2 runs a game and still has an 0-2 mark. He's lost a pair of 1-run games, including a 1-0 game last week down in San Antonio. So a good pitcher hasn't gotten the results or the bats behind him that he deserves. We'll see how it goes today for Coach Gerald Hickel's 5 and 5 Vandegrift Vipers. I'm going to try to fix something here. Hold on just a second. Picture's going to get a little funky for a minute.
off for the Timberwolves in the top of the first inning, their designated hitter, number 11, Mac Galiendo.
All right, we'll see if that gets any better. I'll keep tweaking it here as Matt Galindo stepping in to lead it off for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Fans still arriving at the ballpark on this Thursday morning. And the first pitch from Carson Tan is in there for strike number 1, and we're underway from Benham Field. Just off the outside corner of the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 71 degrees here in Austin. Under cloudy skies, overnight rain. It's cleared. It's supposed to, knock on wood, stay okay all day today. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pulled the string on that one. And got, oh, that was strike 3. I missed the first pitch, so out number 1.
Now batting, number 5, Cooper Camacho.
So 1 away for Cooper Camacho. And that pitch misses off the plate for ball 1. Fouled out of play to the left, and the count quickly 0-2. Tan working quickly, throwing strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Camacho. Good pitch for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Tan. So now 2 away for Owen Mansfield.
Now batting, number 8, Owen Mansfield.
Boy, didn't miss by much. Off the plate, ball 1. That ball hit in the air to center field. That might get down, and it will get down. Drops in front of Carson Coffey, who cuts it off and keeps it from going to the wall. So Coffey, with a good play on that ball, holds that one to a single. Mansfield aboard with 2 away for Dominic Naylor.
Now batting, number 23, Dominic Naylor.
So 2 out, runner aboard for the T-Wolves. So Tan working from the stretch. Lights are on at Benham Field. There's still a lot of clouds in the area. Toss over to first. Wind blowing from right to left. Wind is always blowing somewhere here. Oh, 1. And that pitch down low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Nice curveball in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Give a shout out to my mom tuned in from the great state of Illinois. One ball, 1 strike to Naylor. Trying to help his own cause here with 2 outs in the bottom of first and a snap throw to first. Runner diving back. Another throw over. Good pitch at the knees for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominic Naylor. And one strike away from striking out the side here in the first inning. Got the sign, the 1-2 pitch. Just a little high, 2-2. Short lead at first, the 2-2 pitch. Down low and a good block by Van Stavern. On a pitch in the carpet, the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dominic Naylor digs back in from the right side. 3 balls and 2 strikes coming up here from Carson Tan. The payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field, and it's going to drop in front of Coffey, making the big turn to second and holding. So a bit of a 2-out rally here for Cedar Park. Back-to-back singles after the first 2 batters were retired on strikeouts, and that'll bring up first baseman Evan Daly.
Now batting number 25, Evan Daly.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner in here for the pitcher, Naylor. Get a look at the number when he turns around. Looks like number 9. If it is number 9, that would be Connor Norris. Good pitch, outside corner for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Pivot and a throw. And diving back in was Mansfield. Timberwolves in all gray with the forest green pinstripes and numerals with the black trim. Vipers in the black jerseys with the white pants and the black cap here in this game number 1. Oh, boy. Umpire says no, 1 ball and a strike. One pitch with 2 away. Pivot, but no throw. First 2 batters retired on strikeouts, but then Mansfield dropped a single into right, and Naylor followed up with a single to center. So Cedar Park with runners at first and second, 2 outs. And a ball and a strike count to Evan Daly, the first baseman. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 2. So again, Tan is 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Just a little high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That ball slapped the left field, and Tyler Miller would charge it. They're going to wave the runner out. He slipped on the wet turf and has to go back to third base. So Cedar Park with the bases loaded now with 2 outs for Carter Frith. 3 straight singles. 1 to right, 1 to center, 1 to left.
Now batting number 21, Carter Frith.
Mansfield at third, Norris running for Naylor at second, and Daly aboard at first for Carter Frith. Just off the plate, ball 1. Lifted in the air, right side. Let's see if it's playable. It looks like it is in foul territory. And making the catch is Chase Elmer to put out the fire. So Cedar Park, with a 2-out rally, loads the bases, but in the inning, no runs on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 3 aboard. Mark that down for later. We'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. Cedar Park nothing, and the Vandegrift Vipers coming up. Viper batting order looks like this. Carson Tan will lead it off. Marshall Lindenberger in right field batting second. Braylon Jones at third base batting third. Thomas Foote to DH for the second baseman. Caden Qualls batting cleanup. Tyler Miller in left field batting fifth. Chase Elmer at first base batting sixth. Carson Coffey in center field batting seventh. Dax Van Stavern behind the plate batting eighth. And Caleb Jackson at third base batting ninth. So Tan, Lindenberger, Jones, Foote, Tyler Miller, Elmer, Coffey, Van Stavern, and Jackson. The batting order for Coach Gerald Hickles, 5-5. Vandegrift Vipers as we go to the bottom half of the first inning. Timberwolf defense, Tanner Richardson, Cooper Camacho, and Keon Cothario. The outfield left to right. Carter Frith, Owen Mansfield, Parker Green, Evan Daly, the infield third to first. Brandon Washburn behind the plate, and Dominic Naylor, right-handed pitcher on the mound for the T-Wolves. Plenty of baseball for you today on the Vype Live Network. Austin High about to kick off their first game in this tournament. McNeil in action as well. Austin High about ready to take on Liberty Hill out in Liberty Hill. Dripping Springs against Hayes. That'll be at 11:20 in the first game of their tournament. Austin High back in action against Belton at about 1 o'clock. McNeil taking on Anderson at 4 o'clock. Regents baseball tonight against Hyde Park, their arch rival in Taps World. That's at 6 o'clock. Got a game in Houston between Foster and Memorial. Dripping Springs against, I put Hayes twice. That can't be right. I think I forgot to fix something. But McNeil in action again tonight at 7 o'clock against Glenn. And, of course, our second game tonight, 7 o'clock against Corpus Christi Ray. So plenty of baseball for you today on the Vype Live Network as Carson Tan will step in to lead it off for the Vipers. And at the plate, a .344 hitter thus far unofficially on the season. No home runs, 3 RBI. And takes the first pitch of the knees for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Waves at it on the off speed. 0-2. Pitch. That ball slapped into center field for a base hit. So a good start for Tan to lead it off here for the Vipers in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Marshall Lindenberger. Lindenberger on this young season, batting a terrible .520. 13 out of 25 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBI. Lindenberger off to a great start, as is Braylon Jones, who's on deck. So Tan aboard here at first. 1 for 1 in stolen bases in the early going. And a pitch down low, ball 1, and that's right. Courtesy runner at first for Tan, the pitcher. I forgot about that part. 1 ball, no strikes. And toss over to first, runner back. Started to go and step back, and the count goes to 2-0 to Lindenberger. Ethan Ha, the runner at first. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count to Lindenberger. There goes Ha. And pitched in there for call strike 1. The throw way off the line. Picked a great pitch to go. A slow off speed. Down low. Tough for the catcher Washburn to handle. Ha got a great jump. He steals second base. And it's 3 balls, no strikes to Lindenberger with Ha at second. Ethan Hahn now 2 out of 3 on steals. And Lindenberger with the 3-0 count. Shows bunt and pulls it back. Nope, I had the count wrong. Now it's 3-1. Didn't think he called that last pitch a strike, but I guess he did. So 3 balls and a strike here to Lindenberger. Oh, a late call, strike 2. That's the first time that pitch has been called a strike. And the count goes full to Lindenberger. So Lindenberger was ahead in the count 3-0. Naylor has fought back to even it up at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 4, and there's your walk.
Now batting, number 9, Braylon Jones.
So Lindenberger draws the walk. Runners at first and second. And another very hot hitter for the Vipers stepping in, Braylon Jones. Batting .531 in the season, 17 out of 32. Leads the teams in RBI by 17. 3 doubles and a triple thus far for Jones. Steps up here, nobody out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, had a cut. Strike 1. Ha running for Tan at second, Lindenberger at first. Good speed on the bases. Nobody out here in the bottom of the Viper first. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Sun burning through the morning clouds. No balls and 2 strikes to Jones. Boy, turned on that one and ripped it. Bounced off the wall, hopped over Coach Huffman's knees down there as he sits in the dugout down the third base side for Cedar Park. Naylor, Husky right-hander looking in, has the sign, the 1-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch, pardon me, and time is called.
Surely this field, I mean, being that it's not going to get muddy or anything, I don't know whether you or Timmy said they won't stop the game unless it's lightning. I mean, surely if it's raining hard enough, they'd stop the game. Your pitcher couldn't throw the ball.
Everybody set again, the 0-2 delivery on its way. That one tapped foul to hang alive. Runners take their lead. Naylor looking at the sign. They dig in again. 0-2 pitch on its way. Upstairs, ball 1. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him.
Now batting, number 5.
And Jones is out for out number 1 for Thomas Foote.
It's like 380 is set.
So runner still at first and second. Now 1 away. Thomas Foote batting 3 out of 18 on the season. And slap that one fouled on the third base side for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Foote. Looks it down low for ball 1. Email is open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com, if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Outside ball 2. Two, 1 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good hit, 2-2. You can hear the wind blustering in on the crowd mic as it's picked up again. Flags blowing straight right to left. The 2-2 pitch. Inside corner called, strike 3. Got him.
Now batting number 18, Tyler Miller.
So 2 away now for Tyler Miller. Vipers with a good start, a single and a walk, but those 2 runners are still stuck there. Let's see if Tyler Miller can move them around. Six out of 23 on the season, no homers and 6 RBI. Couple of doubles on the season for Miller. And that one plunks him on top of the helmet. So as the T-Wolves did in the top of the first, the Vipers load the bases in the bottom of the first. And that'll leave it up to Chase Elmer to try to get the 2-out hit that Cedar Park couldn't get. Elmer 4 out of 19 on the season. Bases jammed, 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Vipers trying to break out on top early. Good pitch right down the pipe for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. That one tapped, foul, and the count quickly 0-2 to Elmer. No balls, 2 strikes. In there, called strike 3. And Dominic Naylor battles back after giving up 2 base runners to strike out the side, and the Vipers are done here in the bottom of the first.
This inning was brought to you by
So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 runners left on base for either squad. We played through 1, we'll go to the second.
We appreciate the Lawrence
And there's still no score here from Benham Field.
baseball program.
You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Variety of refreshments.
Welcome back to Benham Field. We go to the top half of the second inning. Scoreless. Both teams loaded the bases in the first inning. Neither team could get the 2-out single that they needed. And for Cedar Park, it'll be their 7, 8, and 9 hitters to up here.
For the Timberwolves, number 22, Parker Green.
As Parker Green will lead it off. And he takes the pitch down low for ball 1. At the knees for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Boy, that pitch looked good. The umpire doesn't give it to him, 2-1. Swing and a miss, waves at that one, and the count evens up 2-2. Green, Catharia, Washburn due up here for the T-Wolves in this second, and that pitch is up high. The count goes to 3-2 to the second baseman, Parker Green. Slap foul out of play, and the count stays full to Green. Carson Tan, the 3-2 delivery. In the call, strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for Tan. And with one away, that'll bring up right field to Kion Catharia. Outside corner for a strike. Caleb Jackson in the fringe at third. That ball lifted foul on the left field line. Jackson giving chase, but he's going to run out of real estate. And the count 0-2. Breaking out a new tripod that we ordered, and I'm unimpressed. No balls, 2 strikes. That one tapped down the first base side, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, 2 count here to Catharia, the right fielder. Tan with the pitch. Ground ball right side. Qualls has it and tosses over to first. The 4-3 putout retires Catharia. 2 away for Brandon Washburn.
Now batting number 7, Brandon Washburn.
So 2 up, 2 down for Washburn, the catcher. Takes it a little up high, ball 1. That ball slapped to center field for a base hit. Coffey on his horse and knocks it down, making the big turn at second. The throw coming in, not going to be in time. Great job by Coffey hustling to keep it from going to the wall, but he had to dive to his knees to do so. And Washburn with the 2-out double to center field. Back to the top of the order we go.
Now batting number 11, Mac Galiendo.
And we got a courtesy runner in at second for the catcher, but I didn't catch the number. 11, okay. 31, that's Rogers running at second base. As Macalindo steps in, he led up the ball game with a strikeout. Pivot throw and goes out into center field, but backing it up is Coffey. So Grant Rogers is runner at second for the catcher Washburn. Fourth to the ball game for Cedar Park. Down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Two outs, runner at second. Nice curveball at the lettuce for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chased at that one, 1-2. Wanted to hold up, but couldn't. And Tan 1 strike away from getting out of the inning with no damage done. One ball, 2 strikes. Lifted foul down the left field line, but out of play. The count will remain 1-2. Carson Tan with the 1-2 pitch. Popped up left side. This one might be playable. Nope, not quite. Goes over the roof of the dugout out of play. The count will remain 1-2.
You watch that new Marshalls TV show? Yeah. The second main guy to the guy that's,
The 1-2 pitch again from Tan. Wasted it outside, 2-2.
I'll take this right here over when the sun comes out. It's like, yeah,
Two balls, 2 strikes.
anyway, you know, the main
To the Cedar Park DH, lead-off hitter. 2-2 pitch. Curveball a little low, and the count goes full. Tan has a sign, the 3-2 payoff. Popped up on the infield. Who's going to call it? It's going to be third baseman Caleb Jackson, and squeezes it to retire the side. So in the inning for the Timberwolves, no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on second base. We'll keep it here as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Still no score here from Venom Field. And while we got a minute, I want to thank some of our sponsors, our Hall of Fame sponsors: State Farm Insurance, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park. Our Grand Slam sponsors of Viper Baseball: Erskine and Blackburn PLLC, Pure Barre of Cedar Park. And our home run sponsors: Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all those folks for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast Viper Baseball for, well, I think this is about our 15th to 16th year of doing it. I think it started up the year after we started broadcasting football on the old KMAX Sports back in 2010. So, been coming out here a long time. For the Vipers in the bottom of the 2nd, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters: Karsten Coffey, Dax Van Stavern, and Caleb Jackson due up. I was thinking about that in the drive over here. For those who don't know, Vandegrift High School carved out of Cedar Park High School basically back in 2009. So it used to be big brother, little brother. When that happened, some of these guys on this current Viper team weren't even born yet. Time is crazy.
Leading off for the Vipers, number 4, Karsten Coffey.
So here's Karsten Coffey to lead it off for Vandegrift here in the bottom of the 2nd. Vandegrift managed to load the bases in the 1st inning, but couldn't punch anything across. Coffey batting 4 for 20 on the season. Has the only home run thus far for Vandegrift. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. And takes the first pitch in there for call strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in the first strike. 1-2 the count. High inside, ball 2. In there, called strike 3. Naylor painting the corner. He's got 4 strikeouts, 3 of them called strike 3s. As Dax Van Stavern will step in with 1 out and the base is empty. One out, base is empty. Van Staveren trying to get things started here for Vandegrift. That's in there for a strike. Strike one. Inside, ball one. Popped up. Back behind the plate, giving chase. And it drops into the corner. Unfamiliar ballpark, was playable, but one ball, two strikes.
I know, right?
That's a little easier to read. One ball, two strikes. Now low, 2-2. That ball slapped to the right side. That's trouble if it's fair. It is going to be caught. A diving catch in right fielder by Kayan Katharia. That ball was headed to the corner, but hit it into the teeth of the wind blowing from right to left. Great play by Katharia to haul it in to retire Van Staveren. 2 away for Caleb Jackson. So a tough break for the Viper catcher as Jackson steps in. 4 for 21 in the season. And looks for the first pitch in there to knees for call strike one. That one fouled straight back, and the count quickly 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. One hops up to the plate, 1-2. Sun goes back behind the clouds. 1 ball, 2 strikes coming up here. Foul straight back. Good cut. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, a little low, 2-2. I don't even think Jackson was sure what that was going to be called. Kind of holding his breath there. The count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's in the called strike 3. For strikeout number 5, and the inning is over here for the Vipers. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners, nobody left on base. We played through 2. We will go to the 3rd as the rain has started to come down here at Venom Field. Starting to see some umbrellas come out. We'll go to the 3rd. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Benham Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you as we go to the third inning, a scoreless ball game. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for Cedar Park. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Vandegrift. Both teams have had chances, left the bases loaded in the first. And it's the heart of the order to up here for Cedar Park. Cooper Camacho, the center fielder. 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning. And waves at the first pitch for strike 1. At the knees for strike 2. .46 pitches for Carson Tan thus far. That ball slapped up the center for a base hit. And that'll bring up Owen Mansfield.
Now batting number 8, Owen Mansfield.
Mansfield started a 2-out rally in the first inning with the first of 3 straight singles, but he was left stranded at third. Interesting that of the 5 hits, I'm guessing that 4 of them may have come with 2 strikes. Nice curveball, hitting the air to the left side. Pretty well tagged, going back, and it is gone. So Owen Mansfield drops one over the left field wall. And Cedar Park has jumped out to a 2-0 lead here in the third inning.
Now batting number 23, Dominic Naylor.
So Dominic Naylor will step in, says thank you very much. Starting pitcher now staked to a 2-0 lead. And he steps in here with nobody out and the base is empty. Slap left side and past Caleb Jackson out in the left field. And Naylor will be aboard at first. And the ball gets loose on the infield. Going to round second and head for third. The throw coming in, and it is too high. Off the dugout, but backed up nicely by Tyler Miller. And Naylor will wind up at third, or I'm guessing his courtesy runner, Norral, will wind up at third. So a runner at third with nobody out, as Evan Daly will step in. So 2 errors on the play. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner at third, 2-0 Cedar Park. Infield in at the corners. Infield in everywhere, actually. And that one fouled straight back. And the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Evan Daly's out on strikes for the first out of the inning. Strikeout number 4 recorded for Tan as Carter Frith will step in. Frith popped out in foul territory to retire the side in the first. Not sure what the holdup is here. are doing a little medical work on Frith, just outside the dugout. Maybe he got something in his eye. It looks like they were rinsing it out. All right, so Carter Frith will step in. One out runner at third. And time is called. Time called again. That's in it for a strike. Actually, foul tip for strike one. Connor Norris again running at first or third for Naylor. Oh, one pitch. Nice curveball. Drops in there for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ooh, boy. That was pretty darn close. That's a tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield still in here to keep that runner at third. And lifted foul out of play to the right side. The count remains 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on, foul tip, and a nice job by Von Stafford to hang on to it to get the strikeout on Frith. So now 2 away. Infield can go back as Parker Green will step in.
With 2 outs, brings up number 22, Parker Green.
Green 0 for 1, struck out the lead off the second. Swing and a miss, strike one. Slap fouled on the right field line, and the count 0-2. Miller, Coffey, Lindenberger, the outfield left to right. Jackson, Jones, Qualls, Elmer, the infield third to first. Van Stavern behind the plate. And Carson Tan ahead of the count. No balls, 2 strikes here to Parker Green. Vipers trying to come off the field to influence the umpire. He was having none of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. There it is, call strike 3. Got him on the curveball instead. So Carson Tan strikes out the side, but before that happened, he gives up the 2-run home run.
Hall of Fame sponsors, Wayne Weigel with State Farm.
So 2 runs on 2 hits.
Special thank you to these great
2 errors in the inning. 1 runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, down by 2. And for the Vipers here in the 3rd, it'll be the top of the order getting their second look at Dominic Naylor. Again, the email is open if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Cedar Park, part of the Vype Life family. They'll be broadcasting their game tomorrow night from Mount Ariana's field against Hutto. Brad Cohen and Josh Wool will have the call of that one. Those 2 guys were down in Corpus Christi last week with Cedar Park. They'll be with the Timberwolves for the rest of district play. Well, we got a moment. I want to give a shout out to the Viper basketball team. A great season coming to a crushing end on Tuesday night. 29-8 on the season for Coach Jaime Sierra's ball club. Had an 11-point second half lead against Converse Judson in the regional semifinals. Just couldn't hang on to it as the Vipers fall in that one.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the third, number 10, Carson Tan.
But what a fun season for Viper basketball. As Carson Tan will step in, led off the first inning with a single. So here's Tan to lead it off. And looks at the first pitch outside corner for strike one. Almost hit him, brushes him back, 1-1. Rain is cleared, lasted about 30 seconds. 1-1 pitch. At the knees for strike two. Check the swing. Did he go? No. 2-2 the count. Two balls, two strikes. Dominic Naylor with the pitch. That ball slapped the left field. Is it going to get down? It does get down for a base hit. So Tan 2 for 2 on the day.
Now batting, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
Sort of the mirror image of his hit in the first inning, and Ethan Howe will run for him again. The runner at first for Marshall Lindenberger.
Courtesy runner, number 1, Ethan Hall.
Saha at first. Lindenberger with a walk his first at bat. Shows bunt, gets it down, it's foul for strike one.
Still in the box. He's not out. Know your rules.
No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. Pitched down low ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Chopper left side. High hop. Frith has it. Looks to runner back to throw to first. Safe. Beat it out. So great job by Marshall Lindenberger to beat it out. And the Vipers have runners at first and second. Took that high hop here off the carpet. And that puts runners at first and second for Braylon Jones. This is the guy that you want to have up. Runners at first and second with nobody out for Jones. 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Chopped it foul off his foot, and the count quickly 0-2. That one stung a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. High at second, Lindenberger at first with nobody out. Good waist pitch just off the plate, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And that hit him. Bases jammed, nobody out for the Vipers. Second hit by pitch given up by Naylor. Loads the bases. As Ha moves over to third, Lindenberger up to second. Jones at first, and Thomas Foote will step in. Golden opportunity here for Vandegrift to get back in this baseball game. Down by 2 in the bottom of the third.
No outs, bases loaded. This is a huge opportunity. 53 pitches.
So the conference is over. Coach Huffman had made his way to the mound. Thomas Foote steps in here. He's 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first. Bases full of Vipers with nobody out. Infield in at the corners, back at double play depth in the middle infield. And Foote takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. Timberwolves will concede a run to get 2 outs. That one slapped foul on the left side of the count, 0-2. Ha running for 10 at third. Lindenberger at second after beating out an infield single. Braylon Jones at first after getting hit by the pitch. That pitch way upstairs gets up over the head of the catcher Washburn, but he got enough of it to keep it close. And that kept Ha at third base. The 1-2 pitch. Check the swing, call strike 3, and he knew it. Good pitch from Naylor. So 1 away now for Tyler Miller. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Strikeout number 6 for Naylor, by the way. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside, ball 1. Second time in 3 innings, the Vipers have loaded the bases. Trying to punch a couple in here. Off the plate, 2-0. Hitter's count now for Miller. Chase Elmer on deck. Two balls, no strikes. Takes the curveball in there for a strike, 2-1. Two one pitch. Oh, boy, tough break there. Threw it behind Miller. Threw it so far behind him that it hit off the bat for a foul ball. That ball was headed to the backstop. Instead of a wild pitch and a run, it's a 2-2 count to Miller. Got to shake it off. Take advantage and get the RBI. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's what he does. Nope, slapped to the line drive to shortstop. And boy, just diving back in time was Marshall Lindenberger.
Now batting number 15, Chase Elmer.
So a tough break for Miller. Lines out to short for out number 2. 2 outs now as Chase Elmer will try to pick him up. And Coach Hoffman going to talk to the base umpire. He thought that maybe Lindenberger had gotten doubled up at second. So Howe remains at third, Lindenberger at second, Jones at first. Now 2 outs for Elmer. He struck out to retire the side in the first.
Good call, Blue.
So the umpires get together, talk it over, confirm that Lindenberger got back in before being doubled up, and Elmer will try to pick him up here for the Vipers. 2 outs, base is still loaded. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 0-1 pitch, rain starting to come down again. Knocked right back to the pitcher, and Naylor has it. He'll toss over to first base. And after the Vipers load the bases with nobody out, they can't do anything with it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base again. We played through 3. We'll go to the 4th. Still 2-0 Cedar Park. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field. 8-9-1 hitters do up here for the Timberwolves. Catharia, Washburn, then back to the top of the order, and Galindo will go. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Cedar Park. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Vipers. As we play through the first 3. Just over an hour into this game. I believe it's a 2-hour time limit in tournament baseball. Some light sprinkles settling in. I mentioned the ballpark still being finished off here with the installation of the turf. If you look out there in left field, some of the construction workers enjoying a little high school baseball on a Thursday morning.
For the Timberwolves, in the top of the 4th, number 17, Cayenne Cathoria.
A great job with the transition here to convert Benham Field over to a turf field. As Catharia will step in and lead it off. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second. In the second, he hits it over to the right side again. And a nice job there by Carson Tanner. I wasn't sure if he got that or not. He was kind of juggling it, but he fielded it off the heel of his glove and trapped it against his body. It's a 1 unassisted. You don't see that very often. 1 away for Brandon Washburn. That ball slapped in the air to the right side, coming in, and drops in front of Lindenberger. Caden Qualls right there to pick up the ricochet and keep Washburn aboard at first.
Now batting number 11, Mac Galindo.
So back to the top of the order we go here with a runner at first and 1 out, and Mike Galindo will check in. He's 0 for 2. Washburn 2 for 2 on the day, by the way, after slamming a double in the first inning, and a pretty good throw to first, but he dives back in. That's actually probably going to be Grant Rogers running for him. Nope, number 7. Yeah, it is Rogers. No, he's actually running for himself. Yeah, he's running for himself. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, one aboard here in the T-Wolf 4th. Inside, back Severn with the toss down to first. And the count 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one off the plate, 2-1. Two one pitch, pivot and throw. Damn, with the 2-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch in the carpet. Ball through. The throw down. And going to be a stolen base. Tough pitch for Von Stavern to handle. 3 balls and a strike now. Runner at second with 1 away. As Washburn with the stolen base. That was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Where that pitch was. And that is ball 4. So Galindo draws a walk. Runners at first and second for Cooper Camacho.
Now batting number 5, Cooper Camacho.
The first walk surrendered by Tan. Camacho 1 for 2, singled and scored on the home run by Mansfield in the 3rd inning. Outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Down low for ball 1. Activity in the Cedar Park bullpen. That is Cathari, the right fielder, loosening up. Ball and a strike. Spins off the plate, 2-1. Washburn at second, Galindo at first, 2 balls and a strike to Cooper Camacho. The throw down to third, they got a chance. Safe. Good throw by Van Stavern, but Washburn got just enough of a jump to steal third base. Three and 1 the count now to Camacho. Three one pitch. At the knees for strike 2. Good pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, that was close at first. The wind whipping up again from right to left. Feels like the temperature may have cooled off a little bit too. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still working on Camacho. Upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Cedar Park Timberwolves. So for the second time today, Cedar Park has loaded the bases. And Owen Mansfield dumped one over the left field fence. His last at bat for a 2-run home run. Comes up here with the bases loaded and just 1 out. So a dangerous time here for Vipers. Just off the plate, ball 1. .75 pitches now for Tan here in the 4th. One-0 pitch. Didn't miss by much. 2-0. No place to put him. Two-0 pitch. Popped it up. Left side. Tyler Miller. The wind blowing it away from him. Makes the catch in foul territory. Tagging at third and going to score easily is going to be Brandon Washburn. So a sacrifice fly in foul territory from Mansfield for the second out of the inning. 2 outs. As Dominic Naylor will step in. Runners now at first and second. 3-0 Cedar Park. And the pitch up high, ball 1 to Naylor. Naylor 1 for 2, reach on an error in the 3rd. At the lettuce for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Tan gets strikeout number 7 to retire the side. In the inning for Cedar Park, they pick up 1 more run on 1 hit, helped out by a couple of walks and a sacrifice fly. We're halfway through this one on the scoreboard. New score 3-0. Cedar Park on top.
Chicken Express in the concession stand. Chicken Express meal packs. Concession stands located behind the grandstands next to the restrooms.
So we will go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And it's the bottom of the order to go up here for Vandegrift. Karsten Coffey, but Dax Von Stavern and Caleb Jackson. Down now 3-0. The Vipers have left the bases loaded twice in this ballgame in the first 3 innings. Dominic Naylor loaded the bases last inning with nobody out, and the Vipers weren't able to punch anything through. He's back on for his 4th inning of work. Richardson, Camacho, Catharia, the outfield left to right. Frith, Mansfield, Green, Daly, the infield third to first. Brandon Washburn behind the plate, and Dominic Naylor in his 4th inning of work. As the rain has stopped, sun again trying to burn through. Showers and thunderstorms mixed with sunshine for the foreseeable future here now in the Austin area.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the fourth, number 4, Karsten Coffey.
So here's Karsten Coffey to lead it off. 0 for 1, struck out in the second inning. Naylor settles in. His first pitch of the fourth is down low for ball 1. Nice curveball in there for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. That one catches the inside corner, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, foul ball to hang alive. Good job just to hang alive there for Coffey. One-two pitch. Off the plate as the rain starts up again, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as he chased one on well off the plate. And strikeout number 7 for Dominic Naylor will bring up Dax Van Staveren.
Now batting number 7, Dax Van Staveren.
Van Staveren 0 for 1. He flew out to right field on a great catch by Catharia. Robbed him of a shot to the corner. And takes the first pitch in there for call strike 1. Upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High inside, ball 2. Two one pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. 2-2. Down low, ball 3, and the count goes full. Vipers need some base runners. Van Staveren trying to oblige. Work the count full here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked like the same pitch that got Coffey a moment ago. And 2 away now for Caleb Jackson.
14, Caleb Jackson.
Jackson struck out in the second. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it for a strike, strike 1. Carter Frith in on the fringe, swinging away this time and taps it foul, and the count quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch coming up. Slow tapper left side. Frith is going to charge it, scoops it up, can't make it. Don't think he would have had it anyway. So Jackson is aboard. Back to the top of the order to Carson Tan will go.
Now batting number 10, Carson Tan.
Tan, 2 for 2 from the plate, a couple of singles. Inside corner for strike one. Single to right center field in the first inning, single to left center field in the third. Comes up here with 2 outs and a runner at first. Toss over. Oh, 1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. Marshall Lindenberger on deck if Tan can keep the inning alive. Slaps that one fouled on the right field line, and the count now 1-2. Tan digs back in from the right side. Jackson a short lead at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 away here in the fourth. Down low, 2-2. Naylor, by the way, this will be pitch 84 for him. 110 pitches your limit. There goes the runner on the 2-2 pitch, and swing and a miss, strike 3. Tan is out on strikes, and Naylor strikes out the side with an infield single in between.
Brought to you by our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn, and Pure Bar of Cedar Park. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
That is strikeout number 6, 8, and 9 for Dominic Naylor, and we played through 4. The score remains 3-0 Cedar Park. We'll keep it here as we go to the top half of the 5th inning.
For the Vipers, number 12, Jacob Vype.
And Jacob Vype is going to take over pitching duties here for Vandegrift. 4 good innings of work. 4 good innings of work for Carson Tan on the hill. Gives way to Jacob Vype here in the 5th inning. Vype making his 5th appearance of the season, a record of 1-1. He's pitched 7 innings, given up 10 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned. Struck out 2, walked 4. And he's going to be facing the 5, 6, and 7 hitters here for Cedar Park. Evan Daly, Carter Frith, and Parker Green. Carson Tan giving up 3 runs on 7 hits. Struck out 7, walked 2. And Carson Tan moves to second base. So Tan stays in the game, moves over to second. And Jacob Vype will take over pitching duties here for Vandegrift.
Leading off for the Timberwolves in the top of the 5th, number 25, Evan Daly.
So here's Evan Daly, 1 for 2 with a single in the first. And the first pitch from Vype upstairs for ball 1. Letter high strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good heat. With the overhand delivery, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller, Coffey, Lindenberger, the outfield still for Vandegrift here in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch. Up high, ball 2. The new infield. Jackson Jones now Tan at second and Elmer at first. Two pitch. Got him. Called strike 3. So 1 away now for Carter Frith.
21, Carter Frith.
Frith is 0 for 2, fouled out to first and struck out in the 3rd against Tan. Getting his first look here at Vitek. Ooh. Maybe low, says the umpire. 1 ball, no strikes. Check the swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. One pitch with 1 out. Up high, ball 2. Laid off that pitch up high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. High, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Frith will bring up Parker Green.
Now batting number 22, Parker Green.
Green 0 for 2, struck out twice looking against Tan. Just off the plate for ball 1. Vype defense hoping for a ground ball to turn 2. That ball slapped to center field, and it's going to drop in front of Coffey. So runners at first and second now for Kasan Katharis.
Now batting number 17, Cayenne Cathoria.
So Catharia will step in. With runners at first and second and 1 out. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Pivot, and boy, diving back in. Pretty close, but Frith able to get back in. Showing bunt. And bunts through it for strike 1. Jesse Elmer close enough to shake hands with him. Elmer charging, Tan moving over to cover first. Shows bunt again. Now swinging away in the pitch upstairs for ball 1. Frith at second, Green at first. And bunts through it for strike 2, throw down to third, and they're going to get him. So 2-5, caught stealing. Good throw from Dax Van Stavern over to Caleb Jackson for out number 2. Now a runner at first base, and the count 1-2 to Catharia with 2 away. Lifted in the air on the left side, drifting into foul territory, and is going to get out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up left side again, and this one does also get out of play. The count remains 1-2. Vype with the 1-2 count coming up here to Catharia. Chopper off the glove of Vype, and it's going to get to the second baseman, Tan. No throw. So runners at first and second out for Brandon Washburn.
Now batting number 7, Brandon Washburn.
Washburn 2 for 2 in the ball game. Letter high, strike 1. Good pitch to get things started. Washburn doubled in the second. Singled and scored in the fourth. A 1 pitch coming up from Vype. Pivot. And pretty good move again. Poked it foul, and the count 0-2 to the Cedar Park catcher. No balls and 2 strikes. Vype trying to get out of the jam here without allowing any runs to come through. Pivot, and Tan coming in from the backside. I like that play. You saw Jones duck in, and then he retreats to shortstop, trying to pull the runner with him. Meanwhile, Tan sneaking into the backside. But Green gets back. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. Got him. Called. Strike 3. Nice job, Jacob Vype. So in the inning for Cedar Park, no runs on 2 hits. The caught stealing help, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We will go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Score remains 3-0. Got to get the bats working here to get back in this ball game. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Benham Field here on the campus of Vandegrift High School. 3-0 Cedar Park on top. New pitcher in for Cedar Park. It is number 17, Kyan Cathar. We saw him loosening up in the bullpen a few moments ago. So Catharia moves in from right field to take over pitching duties. We'll have to see who takes his spot out in right field. Nobody's tried it out there yet. Meanwhile, for Vandegrift, it's the heart of the Viper order to do up here. Lindenberger, Jones, and Foote do up. They moved their defense around. Number 22 now playing left field for them. That is Parker Green. So Green now out in left. Camacho remains in center.
For the Vipers, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
Tanner Richardson moves from left to right. And Frith moves over to second base from third base. As Marshall Lindenberger steps in, he is 1 for 2 with a walk. Naylor takes over at third base. And the first pitch in the called strike one. We'll go over here again for you. As they moved everybody around. No balls and a strike. Down low, ball 1. So the outfield now, Parker Green, Cooper Camacho, and Tanner Richardson, the outfield left to right. Connor Naylor has moved from pitching to third. Mansfield remains at short. 1-1 pitch. Left side, backhand stop for Naylor. A long throw in time. The ball will always find you. He just moves over to third base, and the ball hit right to him. Nice throw to get the speedy Lindenberger for out number 1.
Now batting number 9, Braylon Jones.
Braylon Jones 0 for 1, hit by a pitch. Steps in. So Naylor, Mansfield, Connor Frith now at second. Daly remains at first. Washburn behind the plate, and Kyan Catharia with 1 out delivers a strike to Braylon Jones. Pop foul on the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Jones. Chopper left side again to nail this one. A nice high hop. Ooh, I think he beat it. Oh, boy. I thought Jones had that one beat, but the umpire right there. Back-to-back 5-3 putouts, 2 away. Yeah, Coach Hickle going to bring in a pinch hitter here. Number 11, Luke Bonds, going to bat.
Number 11, Luke Bonzi.
So Luke Bonds is going to bat here for Foote. 2 for 10 on the season with a couple of RBIs. Rain is stopped. Sun is out for now. And the pitch off the plate, ball 1 to Bonzi. 2 outs, bases empty. Ball off the plate, 2-0. Floats an off-speed in there for a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Down low, ball 3. Three-one pitch. Chopper up the middle. Will he get through? I don't think so. Mansfield gobbles it up and throw to first in time. And the Vipers are done in order in the 5th. 1, 2, 3, nothing across.
This inning was brought to you by our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty.
So we will go to
and Alibi Security.
the top of the 6th inning, still down 3-0.
The concession stand is open, serving some hot food, chicken express, cold drinks, and sweet treats. It's located behind the grandstands next to the restroom.
3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Cedar Park. No runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Vipers as we go to the top half of the 6th inning. And for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, it'll be the top of their order to up here. Galindo, Camacho, and Mansfield to go to work against Jacob Vype on for a second inning of work. And we again want to thank our sponsors of Viper Baseball here, our Hall of Fame sponsors, State Farm Insurance, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park. Our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn PLLC and Pure Beret of Cedar Park. And our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all those folks for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast Viper Baseball. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock as the Vipers will take on Corpus Christi Ray in Game 2 of this tournament. Vipers will head to Liberty Hill for 2 tomorrow. We'll not be there for those. We'll be back at Vista Ridge as the Vipers will take on District foe Vista Ridge to close out the tournament and to close out the preseason tournament portion of the schedule, as Matt Galindo will step in to lead off the Cedar Park 6th. Up high, ball 1. District play gets underway Tuesday night from Stony Point. The games that really matter, the race for the playoffs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the Vipers' last crack at all the Round Rock ISD schools after redistricting to take place next year. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So the Vipers are looking at you, Round Rock and Westwood. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chop foul. The 1-2 pitch from Vype. Tap foul again. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. So Galindo out on strike. Strikeout number 3 for Vype with 1 away. That'll bring up Cooper Camacho.
Now batting number 5, Cooper Camacho.
Camacho 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And swing and a miss, strike 1. Vype dealing some heat here. Inside low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That ball slapped to the right side. Gobbled up by Tan and got there just in time. Nice play by Tan, and Chase Elmer had gone into the hole thinking he might have a play on that ball. He had to hurry and retreat to first. Tan had to wait for him.
Now batting number 8, Owen Mansfield.
They timed it right. Elmer got the heels on the bag to retire Camacho 4-3 adventurously, but they got it done. 2 outs now for Mansfield. And now Coach Huffman going to want to talk about this play. Not sure what the discussion would be about here. You notice a green bag to the right of the actual base. That is for the runner, and it's to sort of prevent those kind of collisions. Didn't look to me like Camacho was even going for the green bag. He went for the big bag, which forced that bit of a collision there. So 2 outs, bases empty for Mansfield. He had the 2-run shot back in the third to put Cedar Park up with a lead they have not relinquished. 2 outs, bases empty here in the T-Wolves 6th. And the pitch upstairs, ball 1. Up high, ball 2. Right down the pipe. 2 balls and a strike. Two one pitch. Lofted fouled on the right side of the count 2-2.
Hey, get up on it. Take away.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the Cedar Park 6th. Poked a foul again, right side. Actually, pretty well tagged. I thought it was going to be foul, but it is a foul ball. Loud foul. Got it over the fence for the second time today, but that one just foul. And he hit that thing into the teeth of the wind. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count remains to Mansfield. Up the middle, off of Vype, and it's going to get past 10 out in the right field. Ricochets out in the right. And you hope Vype's okay. Looks like he's all right. So Mansfield aboard for Dominic Naylor.
Now batting number 23, Dominic Naylor.
Seen some weird stuff today. That ricochet there off of Vype getting through. The bases loaded for the Vipers and a ball thrown over the head of Tyler Miller that was so far off the mark that it hit the bat for a foul ball. Some weird things happening today. Little up high, ball 1. Naylor 1 for 3. And a nice stab of N7. Throw down. 2 balls, no strikes. Off the plate, 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swinging away on 3-0. And the count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. Three-two pitch. Foul out of play. Jacob Vitek looking in. Fell behind on the count 3-0. Battle back to make it 3-2. The payoff pitch again. Upstairs, ball 4. And Cedar Park has runners at first and second with 2 away. First walk surrendered by Vitek.
Now batting number 25, Evan Daly.
And Evan Daly will step in. He is 1 for 3.
Wiring that rats would actually eat on it and stuff. I can't imagine that if you had like cars, like even if that's what regular cars came with, that they would put that rat on a custom car like this.
And the pitch. Outside corner, strike 1 to Daly. Mansfield at second, Naylor at first with 2 outs. Right down the pipe for strike 2. Let's get him here. Daly 1 for 3, struck out a couple of times. And taps it fouled on the third base line. The count remains 0-2.
Yeah, that's the only car he drives. His Corvette, it just sits there and collects dust. I don't even know why he owns it. It's a 2015. I think it's got, he doesn't have 10,000 miles on it.
No balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and second here with 2 outs in the 6th. Ooh. Just a little high inside, 1-2. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Vandegrift in the bottom of the 6th, trying to keep it just a 3-run game. The 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball 2, gets away. Oh, now they got the base runners hung up. Got to execute here now. Looking him back. Going to try to come to the plate. Now they got him hung up between third and home. Can you run him down? Oh, the ball gets loose and the run scores. But they're going to call him out because he was inside the baseline. He was inside the baseline and waving his hands in the air. And it's going to be runner's interference to get Mansfield at home. That's an weird way to end the inning.
Raise your arms. Learn some rules.
But the inning's going to be over. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Score remains 3-0. Vipers had executed that play pretty well. And then Cedar Park trying to manufacture the run. But the base runner trying to come in from third was running right down the line, waving his hands in the air. That's interference, and he's called out for out number 3. So in the inning, no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 with a left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, still down by 3. And it'll be Tyler Miller, Chase Elmer, and Karsten Coffey. Hopefully a few more Vipers up here to try to claw back into this ball game. Now, tournament games are normally 2 hours, but I haven't seen any other team, so they might just let them play the 7.
Oh, there's another game after this?
So I'm guessing we'll go the full 7 here, as Tyler Miller will step in to lead it off.
Tyler Miller.
Miller 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first. And looks at the first pitch in there called strike 1 from Kayan Kathari on his for a second inning of work. Misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low ball 2. 2-1. Over his head, ball 3. So 3 balls and a strike to Miller. Takes that one at the letters for a strike, and the count goes full. The payoff pitch. Nubbed off the bat handle. Naylor's got it. The throw to first in time to get him. Third put out for Naylor since taking over at third base. Miller out for out number 1. That'll bring up Chase Elmer.
Now batting number 15, Chase Elmer.
Elmer 0 for 2, struck out looking, tapped out to the pitcher. Liberty Hill defeating Austin High 9-0 in 5 innings out in Panther land. In there for called strike 1. That one down the right field line. That's going to be trouble if it's fair, and it is. That drops in there as a fair ball. So Chase Elmer goes opposite field and plumps it down just inside the fair line. Elmer aboard with 1 out.
Now batting number 1, Ethan Ha.
And Ethan Ha going to get in at bat here for Carson Coffey. Ha been on the bases a couple of times today as a runner. As Elmer, the opposite field single just inside the foul line. Ha 2 for 14 on the season with an RBI. 1 out, 1 aboard for Vandegrift here in the 6th inning.
Pinch running, number 6, Iken Farley.
And Iken Farley going to run for Elmer. So here's Ha stepping in from the right side. His first at-bat of the afternoon. Runner at first base with 1 out. And toss over to first. Catharia keeping a close eye on Farley at first. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch inside for ball 1. Yeah, and that pitch down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count now to Ha. Two-0 pitch, pivot, and the throw. Farley diving back in again. Ha showing bunt again, pulls it back and takes the off-speed in there at the knees for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Showing no signs of bunt that time and takes it off the carpet for ball 3. Vipers need base runners. We'll see if Ha has the bat bolted to his shoulder here. See if he can get on board by walk. Nope, swinging away and fouls it back. Good cut, 3-2. Ike and Farley at first, running for Chase Elmer. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped up the middle. Will it get through? It does get under the glove, and the Vipers have runners at first and second. Farley at second, High at first for Dax Van Stavern. So the tying run coming to the plate here in the 6th inning.
Now batting number 7, Dax Van Stavern.
Van Stavern 0 for 2. Farley at second, High at first. Van Stavern to the plate with just 1 out. And the pitch down low, ball 1. Vipers up the bases loaded in the first, did it again in the third. Now they have runners at first and second with 1 away. Right down the pipe, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caleb Jackson on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball lined under the glove. Out in the left field. They're going to send the runner around. The ball dropped in the outfield, and the Vipers are on the board. So Dax Van Stavern with the single to score Farley, and the Vipers have cut it to 2. 3-1 with runners at first and second.
Now batting number 14, Caleb Jackson.
As Caleb Jackson will step in. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Jackson showing, but pulls it back for strike 1. So Dax Van Stavern delivers the RBI single to left to score Farley. Vipers in this thing. Tying runs aboard with 1 out. That ball golfed into center field, but it's going to hang up and hauled in by Camacho. Runners have to stay put. Now 2 away. 2 outs, back to the top of the order, and Carson Tan will go.
Now batting number 10, Carson Tan.
This bottom of the order has done their job. Whether the Vipers get any more runs out of this inning or not, they've got at least 1 run and are guaranteed that the big sticks will come up at least 1 more time in the 7th. But Carson Tan trying to get it done right here. And he's had a good job at the plate, 2 for 3. Takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. One run on 3 hits thus far for Vandegrift in this 6th inning. Gets away, both runners are going to move up. So now a base hit could tie it up. So Ha up to third. Van Stavern representing the tying run at second. 1 ball, 1 strike. And takes that one for a strike. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Well off the plate, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Golfed on the right side. There's going to be trouble, possibly. Nope. The right fielder has a beat on it and hauls it in, heading towards the foul line to retire Tan And the inning is over. Vipers threatened. They do punch in 1 run
This inning was brought to you
on
by
3
our
hits.
sponsors, State Farm Insurance with Wayne Weigel.
But boy,
Spross Technology Lawyers,
2 more base runners left the board.
Trinity Masonry Company.
Both of them in scoring
and
position.
Cedar Park. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors.
So we will go to the 7th inning. It's 3-1 now your score. And we'll keep it here.
Appreciation Day.
Now playing second base for the Vipers, number 1, Ethan Ha. At shortstop, Carson Tan. And at third, Braylon Jones. Caleb Jackson in right field. And Marshall Linenberger in center field.
All right, you may have heard Mr. Miller there on the PA. A number of defensive changes for the Vandegrift Vipers. The outfield, Tyler Miller, Marshall Lindenberger, and Caleb Jackson. Lindenberger moving from right to center. So Miller, Lindenberger, Jackson, the outfield left to right. The infield third to first. Now Braylon Jones, Carson Tan, Ethan Ha, and Chase Elmer. Yeah, Jones moves from short to third. Tan moves from second to short. Ha takes over at second base. And Jacob Vitek will pitch here as we go to the top half of the 7th inning, a 3-1 ball game. And discussion here on the third base side. I'm wondering if they're talking about the time constraint or something. Evan Daly due to lead it up here for Cedar Park. 5, 6, and 7 hitters.
Timberwolves in the top of the 7th, number 25, Evan Daly.
And Jacob Vitek trying to keep it a 2-run game here. Yes, he'll face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Daly, Frith, and Green due up. And swing and miss on the first pitch, strike 1. Daly 1 for 3, single in the first, struck out a couple of times since then. Getting his second look here at Jacob Vitek, and the pitch down low for ball 1. Inside high, ball 2. Two, 1 pitch. Chopped left side. Gobbled up by Jones, and he fires over to first baseman Chase Elmer. The 5-3 put out to retire Daly for out number 1. And then I bring up Carter Frith.
Number 21, Carter Frith.
Frith 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch up high, ball 1. I like seeing Braylon Jones at third. I think that's his natural habitat over there. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here to Frith. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Vype is looking good today, too, on for his 3rd inning of work. One ball, 2 strikes to Frith. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. Strikeout number 4 for Vype, and with 2 outs and the bases empty, that'll bring up Parker Green.
Number 22, Parker Green.
Green 1 for 3, singled in the 5th. And looks like that pitch up high inside, ball 1. Letter high strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the plate, ball 2. Van Savern trying to frame it and fool the umpire, who wasn't fooled. 2 balls and a strike. Two 1 pitch. Sky high pop-up on the left side. Braylon Jones calling for it. And hauls it back in just inside the foul line to retire the side. So a quick, quiet 1-2-3 inning here for Cedar Park. In the 7th, we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Need 2 runs to tie and 3 to pull it out of the fire here. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. All right, welcome back to Venom Field here on the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you on this beautiful Thursday, now afternoon, as it's the heart of the Viper Order do up here. 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Lindenberger, Jones, and we'll see if Foot comes back in or if Banzi bats again.
Vipers, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
Marshall Lindenberger 1 for 2 with an infield single and a walk. Try to get on board and set the table here for a Viper comeback in the bottom of the 7th. And first pitch up high, ball 1. Opposite field, into the glove of the first baseman, Evan Daly. So Lindenberger lines out to first to start off the 7th inning. 1 away now for Braylon Jones.
Number 9, Braylon Jones.
Jones has been hot, but they've kept him in check today. 0 for 2. He's also hit by a pitch. And he chops that one fouled on the third base line for strike one. Vipers have left 9 base runners on base, left the bases loaded in the first and third, had runners at second and third in the sixth. Just have not been able to get the clutch hit when they needed it. Oh boy, Jones turns on that one and rips it down the line. Coach Hickle didn't move. Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe it got there too fast for him. No balls and 2 strikes to Jones. He's hit upstairs, ball 1. One-two pitch. Golfs that one into the left field. Is it going to drop? It is. Gets by the left fielder. Green. Rounding first, heading for second is going to be Jones, and he's going to slide in there with a double. That ball sinking, the wind knocking it down. And Jones is aboard with yet another double by my unofficial manually constructed stats. That is double number 4 for Braylon Jones. And Jack Knapp going to bat here.
Now batting number 35, Jack Knapp.
What is that mound? Is it? He snuck in there.
So Jack Knapp, this will be his first official at bat of the season. What a time for it. Representing the tying run here in the bottom half of the 7th inning in a 2-run ball game. 1 out, Jones at second. Tyler Miller on deck. Looks at the first pitch down low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Upstairs, ball 2. Catharia trying to put out the fire. Jack Knapp trying to pull the Vipers closer. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count. Slaps that left side. Gobbled up the throw to first in time. Mansfield over to Daly for out number 2. On the play, Jones does move up to third.
Now batting number 18, Tyler Miller.
2 outs now. That'll leave it up to Tyler Miller. 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. At the letters for strike 2. So Vandegrift down to their final strike here. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Catharia. Well off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tyler Miller trying to keep this inning alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it out, a play to the right. The count remains 1-2. Catharia working from the line. The 1-2 pitch. Pops up right side. Looks like it might hang up. Second baseman calling it and making the catch is Frith. And the ball game is over.
That's the ball game, folks. Thank you for attending today's
So a good ball game. Vipers come up short. Just couldn't get the clutch hit when they needed it. And we will give you the numbers here. 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, who improved to 6-6 on the season. And for the Vandegrift Vipers, 1 run on 8 hits, 2 errors in the ball game. Carson Tan taking the tough loss. I mean, he's the unluckiest guy on the Vipers. He pitched well enough to win this game, just couldn't quite get the offense when they needed it. Good performance with the win for Dominic Naylor. Kyan Katharia with the save for Cedar Park. Vandegrift dropping to 5-6. We're going to go ahead and sign out here. And again, the Vipers back in action tonight at 7 o'clock against Corpus Christi Ray. And we'll be on the air with you roughly 6:50, depending on how they go. More tournament games throughout the afternoon. If you're in the neighborhood, want to come by for some high school baseball, check out the newly renovated digs here at Venom Field. Come on by. We'll have a couple of games for you between now and when the Vipers get back in action tonight, but we'll be back on the air for that one. Want to thank our technical director, Suna Vincott at Vype Media. Of course, we want to thank Mr. George Farley and the Vandegrift Vipers Baseball Boosters Club, all the sponsors. Our Hall of Fame sponsors, State Farm Insurance, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park. Our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn PLLC and Pure Barre of Cedar Park. And our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all those folks for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast these games. Again, thanks to Suna Vincott, our technical director, Christina Weber-Bertram, my better half, and our communications director. Everybody here at Vandegrift High School, my name is Merle Bertrand, signing out for now. We'll be back with you for 7 o'clock for game number 2 of the tournament, as the Vipers will take on Corpus Christi Ray. But Vandegrift falling this afternoon to Cedar Park in game 1 of the tournament by a final score of 3-1. Have a good afternoon, and we'll see you back here tonight for more Viper baseball on the Vype Live Network. Good night, everybody.